It's another edition of 5 This with Kwame Amoh. We're talking the man John Mahama, the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress into the 2024 elections. And I'm here to give you the 5 reasons why I think the man John Mahama, the former president of Ghana, the 4-time presidential candidate of the NDC, is likely to win next year's elections. Number 1, John Mahama is the most experienced politician going into the 2024 elections. He's seen it all in politics in Ghana, from assemblyman to an MP to a deputy minister, and then he rose to become a substantive minister. He became the vice president of Ghana between 2009 and 2012, and then he rose to become the president of the country. And so with this wealth of experience behind him, John Mahama is in a pole position to win the 2024 elections. Have you been president before? He once asked. Yes, with this experience behind him, he says that the 2024 elections will be about experience, not experiment. The second reason why I think John Mahama is likely to win the 2024 elections is that election cycle in the history of Ghana favors his party, the NDC. From 1992 till now, every 8 years, Ghana changes a party in government. Yes, from 1992 to 2000, it was the National Democratic Congress in power with Flight Lieutenant John Rawlings in government. In 2001, John Akufo-Addo led the New Patriotic Party into government for the first time in the Fourth Republic. He led till 2009 when John Atta Mills, may his soul rest in perfect peace, led the NDC back into government. Now, after 8 years, in 2016, another person led the New Patriotic Party back into government. It was Akufo-Addo. He served his 8-year term into 2024, and so from all indications and by precedent, it's likely that the NPP may lose the elections, and it is a battle that will involve the two main political parties. But if you are leading the NDC, you have an upper hand because history favors you. Well, aside John Akufo-Addo, who was successful in his second attempt, remember he went 1996, lost to Flight Lieutenant John Rawlings, but in 2000 he came back strongly and beat John Atta Mills to the polls. The others would have to buy their time and make a third attempt before they become successful. Professor John Atta Mills, in 2000 he made his first attempt but failed. In 2004 he made his second attempt and failed. But in 2008, when he made a third attempt, he was given the nod again by his party, the NDC. He became successful. Now, Akufo-Addo, he made his first attempt in 2008. He lost, though he won the first round, but he lost to Professor John Atta Mills. In 2012, he made a second attempt. He lost again. He lost to John Mahama. But in his third attempt in 2016, when the New Patriotic Party kept faith with him, he won the elections. So by that pattern, John Mahama is making his third attempt after losing 2 consecutive elections. Forget about 2012. 2012, everybody says that he won sympathy votes because of his boss, John Atta Mills. So in 2016, he lost. In 2020, he lost. And so 2024 is likely that pattern, that third time luck elixir may work out for him in 2024. Now, event under this government is making John Mahama look good. Yes, when he was in power, the NPP bashed him left, right, center, that he was putting the economy in tatters. He was not governing the country well. They cited so many indicators that pointed to a nosedive of the economy and governance in Ghana. The NDC went to IMF. All those were used against John Mahama's administration. And then came the NPP in 2016. What are we seeing? Almost everything is on a nosedive. Inflation from a single digit is now in a double digit, over 50%. Ghana is back to the IMF. And all these indicators are telling everybody that after all, John Mahama was good. And so going into the elections, Ghanaians may want to bring him back to lead the country again. Finally, John Mahama is not taking lightly at all the 2024 elections. His attitude alone towards the elections means that he is in for business. Yes, he is in for business. Even from the primaries of his party, the NDC, he was crisscrossing the country, campaigning vigorously to lead the party, and he was campaigning as if it was presidential elections for him. Now it is getting close, and his attitude alone tells you that he wants to win. Look at this campaign of do and die. Forget about the political spinnings that have been put to it. It is indeed a do and die affair for him. If he loses out, it means that he may as well go on retirement in politics in Ghana. And so the man is working hard. He is putting everything into the net to make sure that he comes victorious in 2024. And so that alone puts him in a pole position to win the elections. So these are my 5 reasons why I think John Mahama is likely to win the 2024 elections. Forget about the candidate the New Patriotic Party will bring. John Mahama, with the reasons I've stated, is likely to win the 2024 elections. You may agree with my reasons, you may not agree with my reasons, but you can follow our social media pages and let's get interactive. You can also visit 3news.com for more news. This has been 5 This Week with Kwame Amoh. Ciao.